Welcome back. Reaction is pouring in following an email for federal employees to explain their recent accomplishments to Elon Musk, the head of DOGE. Over the weekend, DOGE sent out an email requesting that all federal employees submit 5 tasks that they accomplished over the last week by midnight on Monday. Multiple media outlets are now reporting that the Office of Personnel Management informed federal agencies that responses to the email are considered voluntary. Now, federal workers are suing, saying that Musk has violated the law by sending the email. The efforts are part of President Trump's efforts to overhaul the federal government and reduce its size. And joining us now to discuss this and more is Cynthia Agello, employment attorney with the Agello Law Group. Cynthia, good to be with you. So what do you make of this lawsuit by the federal employees in response to that email? And do you think they have a good case?
I don't think that they have a good case. I think that, they have no damages, usually something that you are required to prove. It was an email. They're trying to make the government workers accountable for what they're allegedly working on. And, I think it was a good move. And if they don't answer it, there's no threat to them if they don't answer it.
Yeah,
and only upside if they do.
Yeah, and President Trump was asked about this. You probably heard this afternoon by some reporters, and he said, he thought it was great, adding that Musk was just really asking people if they're actually working. That said, it is causing anxiety and confusion for a lot of people. Multiple outlets are now reporting that the Office of Personnel Management informed federal agencies that responses to the email, as you mentioned, are voluntary. So talk to us a little bit more about this turn of events and really what it all means.
So, I think that the government and Elon Musk and they're trying to just get some accountability from the workers. They're getting a salary. They should have to explain what they're doing to earn that salary. And, answering an email, and if they're accomplishing things, then why not brag about them?
Yeah. Cynthia, this isn't the first time a U.S. president had a plan to cut waste and fraud and reduce the size of government. About 3 decades ago, President Bill Clinton, he set out to do the same thing. So why do you think, DOGE is getting so much blowback?
I think that it's partially because it's coming from this administration and not the Clinton administration or even the Obama or the Biden administration. I think it's because it's coming from Trump himself and his, people that he has appointed.
Yeah, and Cynthia, a lot of people, and you probably heard this too, are going back and forth really and talking about the constitutionality of DOGE. Help us kind of parse that out. What do you think the future could hold?
I think that asking for a cut down in waste and expenditures and things like that, I think that the Constitution actually provides for that. So, to have the government actually doing their job and having an entity in place such as DOGE that's going to hold people accountable and it's going to actually do what the Constitution says, I don't think there is any argument that it is an unconstitutional entity.
Well, Cynthia, thank you so much for coming on. We really appreciate it.
Thank you very much for having me.